Alright, so you are getting ready to hear the application problem for Lesson 2, Module 5. And the application problem says Max has 42 marbles in his marble bag after he added the 20 marbles at noon. How many marbles did he have before noon? So again, you need to kind of close your eyes and visualize what the story is telling you. So I'm going to read it again, and I want you to really think about it. Max has 42 marbles in his marble bag after he added 20 marbles at noon. How many marbles did he have before noon? So to kind of represent that, I'm always going to start off by drawing a tape model to represent the problem. So I know all together Max has 42 marbles. I know that he added more marbles at noon, and he added 20 marbles at noon. So we want to know how many marbles Max had before he added 20 more. So I can create a number bond to also help me understand this. So in this problem, I know that the whole amount of marbles is 42. We do not know one of the parts. We do know that the other part is 20. So if we know the whole, which is 42, and we know one of the parts is 20, we know that the missing part, we must be able to add to 20 to get 42, which is the whole amount. Okay? So there's two equations that you can solve here. One being 42, which is the whole, minus the part that we know, which is 20. And that's going to give us the part we don't know. Or you can do 20 plus sum equals 42, which is the whole. So you need to look at these two equations, think about which one makes more sense to you, and then I want you to use the arrow method to solve this problem. So go ahead and pause this video, make sure to pause the video, and solve one of these two equations using the arrow method. Once you're done, press play to check your work. Alright, so if I solved 42 minus 20 using the arrow method, I would start at 42. I would count backwards, take away 10, and that would equal 32. And I would take away another 10 because I want to take away 20, and that would equal 22. So notice I started at 42, and I'm taking away 20. So I took away 2 10s, which is 20, and I ended with 22. So I know that the missing part is 22. Okay, or I could have solved this starting at 20 using the arrow method, counting up until I get to 42, and then deciding how many times I counted up. So 20, I want to add 10. If I add 10 to 20, that's 30. And remember, I have to get to 42. So I'm going to add another 10 to 30. And that's going to be 40. Now I can't add another 10 because that would go past 42. So now I have to switch to ones. 40 plus one more would be 41. Am I at 42 yet? Nope. So I got to add one more to get to 42. Now don't stop there because you have to fill in the missing number. So I added 10, then I added 10 more, which is 20. 20 plus 1 is 21, 22. I know that the missing part once again is 22. So no matter which equation made more sense to me, I used the arrow method, and I got the missing number part of 22. So remember, go ahead and write your statement. Again, press pause. Write your statement that includes the answer. Once you've written your statement, press play to check what I have written. All right, so make sure you've written your statement. My statement is going to say, Max had 22 marbles before noon. And that's my statement or my sentence. Once you have your tape model, your number bond, one of these equations, and one way that you solve that equation lasts your statement, you may move on to the next thing that's on your playlist.